Do you feel the call? Do you? Do you feel the call to be kind? Do you feel the call to have compassion? Do you feel the universe awakening within you? Do you feel a sense of peace as we speak? Are you ready to manifest your dreams? Are you willing to let go of the past so you can develop a new future? Are you hearing your spirit guide speak to you each day? Do you believe the universe is conspiring in your favor? That's the key. You got to believe. You got to have a knowing that you are here to do the work, to get in the trenches, to put on the boots like Walt. Walt puts the boots on every day, gets out in the woods, connects with nature, goes for a long walk, gets his head right, gets his spirit right. He acknowledges the power of nature and spirit and divine wisdom. That's what you need, right? You need to connect with that source energy. And you have to be worthy, right? You have to believe that you're worthy of a life that is abundant. And you have to know that you are perfect in many ways and imperfect in many ways. But first, you have to do the work. You have to wake up. You got to have the hustle, right? Can't just sit, hit the clicker, and hope things will get better. You actually have to move. Requires some movement. Not a lot, but some. And belief in yourself. So many new broadcasters on here, many people I really care about are terrified to go on air. Terrified. Keep canceling. And that's okay. I get it. Colin, how are you, my friend? Colin drove me crazy this morning. Sorry, buddy. I was just not in the right headspace this morning. I think you and I are very similar. Some days just don't push my buttons. So, that transaction was two people for sure. But it just goes to show you, though, the people you care about the most are the ones that you feel okay to share, even the dark, right? Because we're all connected to source. We're all powerful beings, right? And we're all emotional beings. And I don't know. I just felt like you're stepping on my toe today. So, and Randy started me off being kind of petty about something. And then I think I got just revved. You know what I mean? You ever had that? You wake up, you stub your toe. You drop your coffee, start swearing. I kind of set it off that way. I was feeling pretty good in the call, though. The call was fun. But I get your point. Like today, we tried to do a business show. I think it went pretty well. You know what's funny, though, Colin? That show is only playing 3 seconds. It's playing fully on every other format: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. And for some reason, it's only playing 3 seconds on this wonderful platform called Happs. I meant what I said today, though. You have to diversify whatever you're doing, right? Chris, you've never been in my broadcasts. You need to come in my broadcast, brother. I see you everywhere else. And I think you enjoy my broadcast. And I've seen you, and I think you and I would vibe. So I'm going to invite you. You don't have to be camera ready. You don't have to be beautiful. Look at me. But I live to start conversations. I live to have, connection, even if it's crazy connection. And I live to be authentic. And sometimes when I get angry, the dark side comes up. And I was having a little bit, the dark side. I was lost in the, what do you call it, the reptilian brain, the vortex of, right? Hey, how are you? Saw your broadcast today. You were singing away like an angel. I like that. I love people that know, they have a knowing about their gifts. And you have that. You have that knowing. I feel for Happs right now. I feel like there's so much traffic and they're having a rough time keeping up. Yeah. Gary, you're a good guy too. I feel it's weird. I feel your energy all the time. I feel like you look so much like an old friend of mine named Bob. And Bob was one of those guys. He'd get in there and get the hug. You know what I mean? Yeah. Before you could even push him away, he was in there. He had the hug. He was in there. He had to move. You know, and you couldn't. And once he had those bear arms around you, you were done. That was it. He'd give you a big bear hug. Sometimes he'd pick you up. I know, my friend. I do. I'm making dinner though right now and listening. I have a hard time catching you live. A lot of people do. A lot of people listen to me on the replay. It's funny because today I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and they had it on shuffle on YouTube, and I heard my voice and I freaking started laughing. So I'm in the shuffle now with some of the people I listen to. So I was very happy about that. What are you guys doing right now to manifest your highest high? Right? What are you doing right now to manifest your highest high? And what are you doing to live the most authentic life that you can? And are you chasing your dreams? Or are you just surviving and getting numb? Because I did that for years. Kind of survived, kind of did my job, did enough. You know what I mean? Didn't have the drive to get up and do stuff. And if you're going to do these broadcasts, right? Like Serena, like the key, whoop, whoop, is you got to be on here every day. And Randy and I are in the trenches all the time. We're fighting. Even when we don't want to do this, we're here. And Randy and I have a very brotherly connection, which I really enjoy because he can piss me off and I think I can piss him off, but we're always okay after. It's weird. I don't have that with many people, so I really cherish that. I think he knows that too. And I think he also knew that I was pissed. I think he saw it. He's a smart man. Randy, this is weird. Okay. All right, it's very weird, Randy. Won't let me invite you up the normal way. All right. Okay. I invited you, but you know how you can invite people in the chat? It wouldn't let me do that. Very, very strange. Very strange. There are some weird glitches. I had, I don't know if you know this today. I was very happy with the business broadcast today. It was wonderful. Went okay. It was, some people didn't show up. People showed up late, but the end result was really good. It was powerful, and the guys had great information. I highly recommend once it's past 3 seconds. And what I mean by that is the whole broadcast on Happs is 3 seconds. If you want, you can play it 92 times. I would love that, but I don't think you'll get the richness of the experience. It kind of reminds me of the time that Randy had one of his videos that him and I were on together on supposedly live for days, and the numbers on it were insane. I am on Periscope. Hold on. I will open PC to log in on Happs. Okay. That's cool with me. So good meeting you today. Oh, Colin. Colin's a charmer. He is. He's got the skills to pay the bills, that Colin guy. I'll tell you. I remember the first time I met him. He's got a great voice. I don't know if you've heard him sing. He's got some soulful songs that he can sing. He knows the old stuff too. He really does. And when he sings, he kind of tells a story. And really good singers do that. Like some people are good at mimicking. Do you know what I mean? They can sound right. They got the notes right, but they're not telling a story. You know, and that was the thing with Michael Jackson. He was a great singer, yes, and he was a great dancer. But when he was telling the story, you know what I mean? Singing, he was telling the story. He had it down, every move. Yeah, he's got a beautiful voice. He really does. I'm hoping they're going to have the connectivity here where we're going to be able to do it more seamlessly when we sing together, because it's almost impossible to harmonize in here with the delay. It's crazy. But I'm noticing on here some of the people are making themselves so sick. And what I mean by that is they're getting stressed out about they're majoring in minor things. And we should be here just enjoying the process and connectivity together. Hey Randy. How you doing, buddy? Did you sleep yet? Did you have a nap?
Yeah, I'm just now waking up, getting ready to make my first cup of coffee here in the kitchen.
Oh, good, good. Let's do that. This is some of my best memories of you, by the way. When I first started watching you, I don't know, a couple years ago, maybe. Is it 2 years now or a year and a half? I don't know. It seems like
Something
forever.
like that.
Yeah.
Good enough.
But that was always my favorite, watching you kind of run around, do your coffee, and sometimes run and get your food. And I don't know. That was, for
Just
me, the
more.
best.
My favorite thing today was your 3-second video. Do you
Yeah,
know what it
isn't,
sounds like? It says, anyway, I sent a comment at the bottom what it sounded
yeah.
like.
Well, I called him, Pablo, and I said, look, I said, every other format has this. It's playing. Facebook is playing. YouTube is playing. Some ways 3-second videos are great because you're going to get people replaying it thinking there's something wrong. So you're going to get clicks and clicks. But it
Yeah,
was,
but the last word of that video is a little derogatory. It sounds like you're asking the guy to say something about cunt. So I played it 4 times. I'm going, show us your what?
It's going to probably be my highest ranking video ever for plays. They're going to go, what? Oh, promote the tea, my friend.
Oh, today I'm just on a coffee. I can't. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. It's not in English. Oh, what am
No?
I drinking? Suwa Yemen Haraz coffee.
Good morning, Captain Rehab. Good morning, Ryan Richardson. Okay, I can't even talk. What is a Ryan Richardson? Ryan, sorry, buddy. Look, oh
Ryan
yeah.
Richardson is kick your ass.
Do you ever get that? The rubber lips, guys? You get the tongue twister. But I was supposed to do another business chat, and the guys who were doing it got cold feet. They didn't want to do it. So I was like, okay. And I did it as a favor to them. Do you ever have that happen, Randy? Where people are like, will you help me? And then they go, no, I'm not ready. No?
Yeah,
Hello?
but mine's usually a timing thing.
Yeah.
You know, like now, what is it? 4 a.m. here, so
Yeah.
I have
Hello.
to plan a lot with the timing.
Hello, Bulldog Mom. Hello, Eric. Captain Rehab, how you doing? No smart ass comments today? No? Okay, good.
Come on now, you're ready for the smart comments. Those are the fun ones.
Yeah, no, I like them. You like, if you get used to it after a while, right? You're just kind of like, huh? What's going on? See,
I will
lost his
mute
sing?
myself while I'm doing the grinding of the coffee.
Yeah, good idea. Hello, Brother John. How are you today? So, Brother John, do you want to be invited up today? Or are you... Here, I'm going to invite you. And this way you can say I didn't invite you up. All right. There you go, Brother John. Is it Dazzy? Am I saying that right? Dazzy Mathis? Is that correct? When I was a kid, my mom's favorite singer was, guess who? Johnny Mathis. Yes. And Colin says grinding is good. I would agree. The best coffee is definitely ground coffee. Yeah, you smelling it? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That smell of a fresh... You know what? That's one of the things I remember most about my grandmother's house.
This
She would
coffee?
get up early in the morning and grind the coffee up for my grandfather, and the whole house would smell like just fresh coffee from the old percolator. Remember those?
Moose is saying hi to you. Moose 1032 is saying hello to you, Randy.
What's happening, Moose? Hello, everyone.
Scott Albert is here. Edward's here. Edward, how's the bandwidth today? How's the frequency today, Edward? I don't know. Edward, you know what? I'm feeling risky today. Here you go. Let's do it. Invite user. I do like this button, but Randy, I couldn't invite you. What is going on?
Yeah, because I was on Periscope at the time.
Oh, okay. And I thought it was people on Happs conspiring, saying, "Look, those two can't be in the same room. This is not good. Let's make sure it's not good."
That was just a Periscope situation.
Was it?
When I get
Okay.
up in the morning, I thumb through Periscope to see who's on the videos because I can thumb through quickly.
I like this comment. Bulldog Mom says, "Come back, Frasier."
Come back,
Hello.
Frazier.
Yes, Sophie. How you doing? How you doing? All right. So, Chris. Yes, we like our coffee. I have to have my coffee. I'm becoming a coffee snob. I love it ground. It's probably my favorite thing. And the smell. I think the smell is as important as the coffee is. Yeah. So, how's everybody's day today? Did everybody have a good day? I was kind of all over the place today. How about you, Randy? Yeah, you had a good day? Yeah. Oh, look at it. Yeah, he's dancing. He's a dancing fool.
Oh, it's the coffee. It just makes me just the smell just gets up.
Yeah. All right. He's getting high off the coffee. That's good. I love it. The the broadcast you did today that was promoting that $25 deal. Can you explain that a little bit? Are you awake enough to explain how that works?
Oops, my phone thing fell over.
That's all right.
Yes,
Hi, Edward.
very easy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can sign up for Happs using my invite account, and you get $25.
Edward, you got to turn your thing down. Thank you, buddy.
I know you. Is that better?
Let's try it now. Let's see.
Is that,
I could still.
is that better?
Yeah, we got to get you some headphones. I think
You
headphones.
think so?
Yeah, in the future that would be great. We can get you some headphones. And
I can plug. I can plug in.
do you have that? You might even have better sound with you that way. We'll be able to have
let
the
me see. Let me see.
Yeah, we'll give it a whirl.
Joy. I see Miss Joy.
Oh, let's invite Joy.
In my opinion, it's a beautiful day to be alive.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Is that better sound?
Okay, let's. I can't. Why am I hearing myself though?
I don't know. Why are you hearing yourself?
Do you still have your speaker on?
Nope, I don't have my speaker on. I got my
Okay.
earplugs on now.
I think it stopped now. We're good. Okay.
Okay. How are you, sir?
We're good. Talk to us. It's Edward.
Hello,
Randy's
Randy.
Randy's
you
doing
doing?
he's doing his coffee thing. He says we are not worthy. We are not worthy. Yeah, I think.
Who says we're not worthy?
Randy, to you because you're the wise one.
Oh,
I'm
you guys are
gonna
funny.
I'm gonna make you the sunshine, okay? Because I can't bring you up. Your bandwidth is not good, but I
Not
want to be able to hear you. So
okay.
you are the sunshine. The sunshine right there is Edward. There you go, everybody.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So please, I had a rough day today, Edward. I was short with some of my friends. I felt like
Okay.
they were pushing my buttons. So I need the minister Edward
Was
today on
was
this
what
glorious Sunday.
Yeah. Was it necessary though, Michael?
Yes, that's the only way I learn.
Sometimes things are necessary. Doesn't mean they're bad. Sometimes they're just necessary.
Agreed.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
go ahead, Randy.
Sorry about that. I'm over way off to the side. Yeah, it's necessary.
Yes.
Even myself. Sometimes I need people to go, hey, damn it. If they don't do it, then I don't pay attention. I kind of let it not think about it.
Well, this is one of the things I've learned in life. You can have some people that you choose to speak into your life, but everyone doesn't have that privilege of speaking into your life. And sometimes you have to speak to people. Again, I'm going to use the package thing all
Joy,
the
you're
time.
perfect. Joy, you're
Yeah.
perfect. You're absolutely perfect. Joy can't see your camera, Edward. So I'm just
Okay.
telling her that she looks beautiful and you're centered. The only thing that I can do that maybe make it a little better. No, I think it's fine. We'll leave it for now, and I'll
Yeah.
fiddle with. Go ahead, Edward. Thank you, buddy.
No problem. I think when we use the word perfect is different. You look up the Greek word, it's
Hmm.
really mature. When I was a child, I did things as a child, but when I became a man, I put away foolishness and childish things. That
Hmm.
means I do have a little wisdom to choose mature things. So I think sometimes instead of us saying perfect, without flaw is different than us making sure we choose things that benefit not only us but other lives around us.
Yes. So, folks, the man that's talking in the background, that's Edward Lynn, 0827. Please follow him. I'm hoping in the future we will have
Bandwidth fixed.
we'll have the bandwidth fixed, and then the gods will be able to speak through him and around him and for him. It will be a glorious day that day.
Well, Michael, and I do appreciate you sharing. All of us have things that come at us every single day that could cause us to have a difficult time. But I learned that when we respond positively to those things
Yes.
versus react,
Uh-huh.
then we can actually charge someone. Hello, hello. What I believe, and I share this with my wife. My wife and I just took a long 2 hour ride from our home to
Yes.
Laguna Beach. Got to see the whole Pacific Coast Highway, the whole ocean. Very beautiful, 74 degrees today. And all we talked about the whole time is what we are grateful for and the beauty. I love my wife and I'm so grateful
I'm
that
not
she's
laughing
so.
at you. I've got half of Randy's face. I tried to do Joy's face, right? So I got Joy in, and now I've got Randy's nostrils. That's
So all
I
I want
didn't
to
do
share.
I didn't
Go
do
ahead.
that on purpose, Randy. I'm so sorry. He's gonna think I did it on purpose. Sorry.
Uh,
Hold on. I'm going to change cameras. I'll be right back.
Okay, buddy.
no problem. And a lot of times when you catch me, Michael, I am not
Yeah.
in my home. I'm moving. I'm always moving. I'm out and about. So I'm actually going to pick up food for my wife right now. So
Yes.
she wants some uh, uh, pepper steak. So I'm gonna go get it so I can cook it for her, and
Yeah.
some grilled shrimp. So and
Okay.
some Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my wife dinner.
Okay. So
So
Edward, in the next life, I want to marry you. Do you cook
yeah,
like that all the time?
I cook often for my wife, but my
Okay.
wife is also a good cook.
Okay. Well, I'll
But
marry you both then. I'm not. I'm not. I don't care. I'm
okay,
open. I'm open.
well,
As long as I get
well,
fed, I'm good. Warm, dry
yeah,
fed.
that's
I'm
good.
good. Yeah.
Well, so what I was sharing, and I think that is very important, is that all of us will have opportunities
Yes.
that come at us. Is
Right.
how do we take those opportunities and use them, whether it's a positive opportunity or sometimes opportunities could give us different direction. So what I try to do with my friends all the time is to make sure, which is clear, very clear, are you speaking life to me or are you speaking to move me away from you? So I believe that a lot of times people sometimes are really sharing, Michael, that they really need your help more. And that's how sometimes people single, they say things to you and they're projecting on you, but they really need your strong advice to help them out of their situation.
Yeah, I think I would be delusional today if that was the case. That was not where they were going. But thank you. I like
Well,
that.
well, I can tell you, you think that may not be. And I say to you all the time, and I think, Michael, you have a good uh way about you, the way you communicate, the way you share. And sometimes, and like someone the other day called me, and I said it. They use the term the N word, or they use the term the C word, and I
Hmm.
said, my mom did not name me it. My mom actually named me Edward, so I'm good.
Wow. Wow. Okay. And you weren't and you weren't thinking nucleus or courageous as the two words.
Not at all.
No.
I
Or
never take
and it
I never
wasn't
take
nerdy. The word
no
wasn't
no
nerdy. No.
no no. I don't take offense because sometimes when people open their mouth, you locate them and
Mm,
then you really find out their real estate. Their real
yes.
estate comes out of their mouth. So I've learned a long time ago, location, location, location. Sometimes people open their mouth and they locate where they are. So
Yeah.
I learned a long time ago, why would I stoop down to people's ignorance?
So are you saying some people's, the way they speak is like Baltic Ave on Monopoly? Is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we're looking more for Park Place and Boardwalk people? Is that what we're
Right.
saying?
Yep, birds of a feather flock together. Unless you want to
Okay.
fly with the unless you want to fly with the eagles. I like eagles.
Yeah, I think I'm more like one of the utilities, you know.
You're so crazy, Michael. So, Randy, how was your day over there in the beautiful country of Saudi Arabia?
I've been up around in 16 minutes and I'm enjoying a beautiful cup of coffee from Yemen.
Nice, Joe. So is there a name to that particular coffee you're drinking?
I cannot pronounce it.
Okay, but it tastes good.
It tastes great. I would do a injustice if I tried to announce it.
Okay,
But
enjoy. Where are you?
Right now, I'm in the Memphis area.
Memphis.
Yes.
Okay, I work in Memphis quite often.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah, I have two funeral homes I work with in Memphis, Tennessee, on
So,
Overton Parkway.
so if you're
Joy,
ever
can
dead, if you're dead, Joy, you may run into Edward.
yes,
Well,
Randy,
yes.
Randy, Randy,
Thank
I actually
thank
deal
you
with
for
live
that,
people,
Randy.
Randy.
Yes, yes,
I actually
yes.
deal with live people.
Yeah.
well, Edward, next time you're in town, hey, maybe we can come on and do a broadcast together.
Wow, that sounds like a thing. You see that, Michael? I'm
Hmm.
already being invited in other scopes in other
Yeah.
states. That is, see, Michael, look what you've done today. You've actually caused me to get connected.
You know, here's the truth of it. You did it yourself, sir. Because
I did not.
if you came on here and you were Baltic Ave, like you were saying before, I listen. I'm one of the utilities for sure, and I don't get a lot of invites. So you know,
I don't
hey,
want to
like,
pull the feather out of you two old chickens, but I think that's just Joy's natural love.
Thank you so much, Randy. I
yeah,
agree.
you know, joy is joy for a reason. She does emanate joy. I thought that right from the get go. Yeah, she's a very sensitive being, very kind. We need more people like her, you know. But
Yeah,
Haps
she
has
has a
Thank you.
proper accent.
I'm
she has
sorry.
a proper accent. Is that what you said?
Yeah, she talks correctly. I mean, that's the way you're supposed to talk.
Yeah,
It's like
Joy.
my accent.
Oh
Joy,
my God.
have you ever heard the song "Choose Joy"?
I have.
It's an awesome song.
It is.
It's very good. And I think that some people should do that. Guys, if you get a chance, Google "Choose Joy" and just listen to the song. Sometimes you don't realize you have a much more control over your life versus choosing the negative. Choose joy. It's okay. Also, this
That's
joy
right.
too. Choose to subscribe to joy too, not just the song.
So I want to share one of the comments, Edward. That's in the. It says, "I bet Ed's making a killing."
That's really funny, huh?
Yeah, and I bet it's the first time you've heard it.
Nah, not at all. That's one of those dead jokes.
It is.
Because actually, if I was making a killing, I would not be able to because I'd be in prison.
Unless you're clever.
Debbie
No, there's no perfect murders, guys.
I don't know. You're pretty clever. I think
Yeah.
you could plot something. You'd be, you know, you'd think it out. You'd find the right time. You'd let some time go by. I think Edward's got it in him. He could do it if he had to.
Let me plot life. How about plotting life?
Yeah, okay, we'll do that instead.
Yeah, because life is a lot better. Hello, London.
Italian Stallion, hello from London. Debbie Mack, welcome back. Hi, everyone. Colin Powder, joy is what she brings.
Yes, she does.
Place. Oh, my goodness. Brother
I
John.
am. Now, could someone explain that to me, Matt?
Oh, thank you for
Michael,
calling.
what is Park Place?
Park
Is that,
Place?
is that Monopoly?
Yeah, that's Park Place. That's the Park Place and Boardwalk are the most expensive properties.
Okay, okay. I got it.
Yeah,
On
yeah,
the game of Monopoly.
yeah. So, and
Okay.
Baltic Ave is not good. Baltic Ave, I've probably lived in Baltic Ave most of my life, right? Yeah. So, but yeah,
Is that in the natural or in the spiritual? Because I don't think that you live in any place. I think you can soar wherever you want to go, Michael.
yeah. Well, I've been called worse. I'll take that. That's good. That's good.
Well, I think a lot of times we think that where we are, but my wife and I've gotten to travel a lot. I've been to 50 countries, and
Yeah.
I could just automatically travel from my spirit. My physical body's in California, but I can go right now to the London Bridge. I can go right now to the Louvre Museum. You know why? Because I can travel from my spirit, and you know what? It gives me a lot of levity, and I love that. It's great.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just spent all night at Hooters, but that's another story.
Yeah. 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 It was an uplifting thing for him. It was really
Yes,
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was I was
He felt
pointed in the direction, you know.
he felt a pulsating warmth that he hadn't felt in years. It was wonderful. Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I'm glad I'm married. I don't need anything fake.
Oh, that's beautiful. There. That's
Oh, I
beautiful.
forgot. There is things called fake out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fake.
Come
So
on now,
that,
Edward. Yeah.
And
Joy,
like
I'm just saying, Joy. I don't know. You know,
enhancements,
but
Hey.
we'll call them enhancements, Joy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you called me
Great
enhancement.
words
Okay,
from Edward. Edward, living proof that rigor mortis won't kill you.
exactly. You can still be alive, guys.
You can still be alive.
Yeah, my wife actually read to me today about the number of man's days. 70, three scores and 10, 70, 80 with strength, maximum based on biblical chronological 120 years. As long, but it says that that man will live with that with toil, work, the sweat of his brow. At the same time, you have to number your days, live them to the fullest, and make sure that you don't offend people as you go through life. When you open your mouth, say what is kind, say what is good. Just make sure that you are the best that life has to offer.
That
So
is wonderful. Now let's turn to our
Yeah.
hymnal to Psalm 112. I got
yes.
the joy, 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 joy down in
Speaking
my
of that, Edward,
Well, well,
I'm gonna put you down here, brother. I'm gonna put you into the atmosphere here. But thank you for joining us. We're gonna spend a little time with Joy, and then we're gonna bring a couple other people up. But you're always welcome, my friend. And
No problem, Michael. Thank you so
I'm
much, Joy.
hoping
It's a
someday
pleasure to
you and
meet
I and Randy can
Randy.
be in the same room together with great bandwidth, and we can bedazzle the world.
We will someday. We will.
Yeah,
Thank you so
I
very much.
thank you, sir. Bye bye.
Peace.
Love and soul. It's all good.
Ari. Welcome, Ari. Ari said amen. All right. Ari's in the crowd. Amen from Ari.
I just want to say
Joy,
something.
jo-
Oh, I'm
Joy,
sorry, Michael.
Joy. I'm sorry about all the rumbling in the background and everything, but he was in a car, so I
Oh
really
no,
want
not
I
fine.
I really want to spend some time now just talking to you and the conversation we had the other day. Are you okay? Everything good from our last conversation? I felt like it was kind of deep. I had people the next day say to me, "Is
Michael,
Joy okay?"
I don't think it was as deep as what you thought it was. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't. I mean, you didn't say anything that I haven't heard before. So,
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's all good. Yeah,
No,
but
because I
that's
had
fine.
comments the next day in another, and they were like, you were kind of, really going too deep there with the joy. And I was like, really? And I said, oh, I didn't mean to. And he said, and then another person went, no, that was amazing. It was fantastic. So it was a
Oh,
mix. And then it kind of made me want to know that I was okay. And we're good? Is everything
e-
good?
everything is perfectly fine.
Okay. Randy, do you
Absolutely.
have any questions?
Absolutely.
No, but I'd like to translate Joy's actual comment right now. Uh, uh, her comment is, I can handle your ass, but take it easy, dude.
Yes. Yes. I would
That is the
agree.
Southern translation of the female in Memphis.
Hey, I'm originally from East Tennessee, so
Oh Lord, that's even worse. We got to be careful
mhm.
now. That
Oh
nasty
yeah.
knife will get you.
It's Memphis is kind of, it's very much a big city. It's definitely in the South, but when you go to the opposite end of the state, you're in a whole different world,
Yeah, that's the
so
true Tennessee, the true hillbillies.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where the true. Yeah, it's true though. I mean, Memphis mixes with so many people because of the size of the city.
It
But when
is,
you're
yes.
over near the Knoxville area, that's South Carolina, North Carolina, all that is the essence of the old hillbilly.
It is. And the funny thing is, a lot of people will say, "Oh, you're just a hillbilly." And they mean it as an insult. Well, I kind of take it as a compliment
Me too. I enjoy
because
that.
I mean, that's fine with me. I used to hate being from East Tennessee. I hated it. And then, several years ago, I actually started looking into my history and kind of looking into the Appalachian region. And it's like it all just became clear. And it's something that you shouldn't be ashamed of. I grew up very poor. It's not something that you should be ashamed of, but to embrace it and learn from that and
We
teach
just,
others.
Yeah,
Joy, you're
I'm
not.
still here. I just did the other mistake. I set my phone on my HDMI cable. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, you know what it reminded me of? Star Trek, when the transporter doesn't work quite right, and they're kind of in one dimension and out of another dimension. But he'll be back. It's good. It's all
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I'm here, just not in visual. I'm in what do you call it? I'm only in audio mode.
You know what's cool about when you're like just like that? You realize how amazing Randy's voice is. You have no, he does. He has an amazing voice.
he
If
does.
you
Like,
don't mind me interrupting you, Mike and Joy, but I would
Yes.
like you to keep me in the comments, remove the sun, and please invite Eric up. Eric is a hillbilly in East Tennessee, and he is one of the best people. I know you've seen him before, and I'll just
okay.
stay down in the comments.
No, no,
Eric is
no. Don't leave. Just relax. Just relax. Don't leave, Randy. You're
stay
good.
in
You're
the
good.
comments.
Ju-
But
Okay.
Michael, I do want to say something. Just
Sure.
please bring Eric up. And if you need to, you can take me down. But
No,
I
we're
just
not
wanted to
taking you.
say
We're
something.
not
Um,
taking you down.
No, you and
when
Eric together would be double joy.
but when you all were talking a few minutes ago and talking
Randy,
about joy
you're
and
a director, so
um
you can do what you want now.
but you were talking about joy, just remember happiness comes from external, but joy actually comes from within. So, you can have external things that can make you happy, whether it be a good meal, good friends, whatever, but that joy is going to ultimately come from within you. And you have to choose joy. And no matter what happens in your past, and nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow or in the next 15 minutes,
Yeah.
but we have to choose joy. And that's what I did. I made up in my mind a long time ago um, that that's what I was going to do.
How about
And
compassion, Joy?
oh, very much.
Compassion,
Yes.
unconditional love.
Yes,
Do you believe in those concepts?
I do.
Okay, I was having a rough
Now,
time with that today.
and I've been there, so I do understand where you're coming from. I don't know your situation, but at the same time, you know, hurting people hurt others. And
Can you break
it
that down?
doesn't,
What's
okay,
that mean
when
to
when
you?
someone okay, when I'm having difficulty with someone or when someone has actually hurt me,
Yeah.
just broken my heart,
Mm-hmm.
the root of where they're coming from is their own hurt. And so much of that can be projected onto someone else where and sometimes they don't mean to, but sometimes they do. So, and you have to just, I don't want to say just mean take it with a grain of salt, but at the same time, you have to realize that you're better than their insults. You're better than what they're trying to pull you down to.
Right.
And you've got to rise above that, you know. And sometimes you can eliminate people from your life if that may be an inner or outer circle.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes and it hurts to do that. I've had to eliminate toxic people from my life.
Yeah. Am
And
I okay this week? We're good. You're not casting a sword towards me. We're good, right? Okay. How about
Michael,
Randy?
I
Randy.
would not be here if it was bad. Okay. I
Yeah.
would
Well,
not.
we got Eric now. Hi, Eric. How you doing? We're seeing the top of your head right now. There you go. Hi, Eric. How you
Sorry
doing,
about
buddy?
that.
Hi,
Uh,
Yeah. It's
Eric.
a,
Doing good. Good to meet you, Joy. Good to
Hey,
meet you.
it's good to meet you too.
I saw you the other week or a few days ago on here on Michael's show, and you're very inspiring.
Oh, thank you. What part of Tennessee are you from?
I'm from a little place that doesn't even register on Happs, Piedmont, Tennessee. It's right close to. It's off exit 40. Well, close to exit 407.
Okay, so you're pretty close down there to Smyrna area, or not Smyrna, Sevierville.
Yeah,
Down
I'm
in
about
that.
30 minutes from Gatlinburg and 30 minutes from Knoxville.
Yeah. Actually, I've been through that little town.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I thought your accent kind of sounded. I was tempted to say, "Is she from Tennessee?" And when I heard Memphis, I was like, "Wow." And then you said East Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm actually originally from the Tri-Cities. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's a corner, Fort Johnson City, Bristol. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've got some people over there.
It's a beautiful area. All the
It really.
mountains. Yeah, all the pretty lakes. Yeah.
If
So
I can interject some speech
Yeah.
in here, the
Yeah.
beautiful and wonderful Eric and Joy. Eric, yesterday in the broadcast, your heartfelt talk and speech, we really appreciated that. That was a wonderful talk. We
Oh,
really thank you
so
for that.
emotional. Yeah.
I got so many messages saying, "Oh, I love that guy. You're so wonderful." And I just
Oh,
wanted to
wow.
share that with you. So many people. I don't
Thank
know
you.
what that. Yeah, there's just so many people were inspired by you. So we appreciate it. Everybody
Wow.
said Eric brought me to tears, and then Michael brought me back to life.
Yes. Yes. It was the grounding force.
Yeah, sometimes when I bring up a lot of this higher stuff, it brings the emotions out. I'm a Pisces. I can't help it.
Oh, really?
Holiday.
So am I.
That's
Eric, so am
fantastic.
Oh, are you doing awesome?
I am. The 6th, March 6th.
March 15th. So it's a 1 + 5 = 6 too.
Michael, I don't want to be rude, but there happens to be, oh my God, all of Tennessee is here today. We have Leslie in Nashville. I mean, Tennessee is flowing at you today, brother.
Sweet pea.
Yeah.
Leslie.
Sweet pea. Yeah. Beautiful.
It's a Tennessee day in the Canadian broadcast. Howdy, y'all.
How y'all
Seeking
doing?
17. Yeah, Rose is here. Thank you, Rose. Rose is almost in every broadcast we do. Thank you so much. You know what I wish we had, and I'm not kidding. You know how we get rewards as broadcasters? I wish the broadcasters could give rewards to the loyal patrons, right? That come every week and tell Randy how sexy he is. And someone just said you're big sexy. And I was like, yeah. Dee Dee said he's the big sexy, and I thought, we need a T-shirt for that. If you order now, $29.95, you can get the big sexy and wear it. I think we're onto something. No, okay, sorry.
Well, we could be. I am doing anyway. I don't want to talk about my new underwear line. We'll do that next show.
Okay, that's true.
I always said and God forgive me, but it's like I always said if because I'm Southern, very much so. I said if I'd make a line of edible underwear, it'd be more like biscuits and gravy and
Joy's biscuits and gravy.
Cornbread.
Cornbread underwear. Oh my God.
Yes, nothing says sexy like cornbread underwear. Oh my God! How do we get so far off topic here? Here we go.
I should have never brought that up.
Love and spirituality goes hand in hand with cornbread underwear.
Yeah. Well, they can't say we're boring today, buddy. There you go. Yes. So, Eric, what do you think brought on that emotional wave when you started talking about it? Like, can you? Because I even felt it. It was pretty intense. So, what do you think brought that up? Like, Are you feeling a deep connection here on Happs? Can you explain it a little bit?
Yeah, I really, I mean, I feel connection with a lot of things. Like I was saying at the beginning, I think I said something like, I just kind of get drawn to whatever's happening, and so it happens to be Haps in this case. And what I kind of meant, I didn't go. I was trying to keep it short, but whatever's going to bring joy into my life, I get drawn to that. And you know, with these dreams that I've had all my life, I tend to see things, and so sometimes I don't realize it until I see it. Sometimes I remember the dream before it happens and kind of feel it coming in. In this case, I was kind of feeling certain things coming in. Like with you, Michael, I felt some strong connections. Colin Porter had brought your name to me the first night that I went, and he spoke about you and said we should meet. And wasn't until a few days later I went and was able to find you and check your podcast out. And when Randy got on there, I felt something when he was on there with me. Um, but then it wasn't until I went to his podcast and saw that video of him going out into the desert, and it just, kind of hit me. Uh, that whole dream came back up, and just waves of emotion of how much of a family it feels like here, how much love and support, and everybody's really genuine. It's not like, surface level stuff, it's really it's heartfelt. And so I think those heartfelt vibes really just came to the surface in that moment. Um, Listening to Randy putting this thing out about, getting people on here, supporting the system, even though the system's, working to really improve itself for the people. And, how he had said in the beginning, some people are being negative about it. And, I haven't felt that at all. I've seen it, I've heard about it, but, I don't know anything about podcasting. As you can see, I'm kind of pixelated a little bit. I've been dropped a few times, but it hasn't really phased me because the people that I'm meeting or the people that are coming and sharing with me,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't really phase me.
Eric, I've been dropped many times in my life, to the curb. Many women in the past have said, "You need to leave, sir. You need to leave now." So I understand the drop part. I do. But you know what? There is a uniqueness and an authentic side to you that the world needs. And not many people bear their soul like you did today. So thank you for doing that. And it's funny because Randy is very intuitive, and he knew that Joy and you in the room together vibrationally would be good. Joy, what are you sensing from Eric?
It's what he was talking about though is very true. I mean, he's definitely got a depth about him, and what is seen is just, it's almost surface level, but there's such a depth to him. And
I'd like to say that has to do with the genes of being from Tennessee. It's natural.
in so many Tennesseans, and Randy, you're actually hit the nail right on the head, because so many people, and not all, but a lot of Tennesseans, is what you see is what you get. But there are a lot of people who have that genuine depth about them, and it's just like a little volcano. At times it just comes bubbling out,
Yeah.
And I didn't get to see what Michael and Randy's talking about. So
a lot of people say that when we broadcast together. They'll say, "Is there a subject What is the point? Where are you going? We've had that so far here. What is the topic? I've heard her see that 3 times. Today is honestly just about community, and it's been the kind of the message all day. Randy, before we go, I really would like for you to circle one more time about how some people can support each other and also make some money on Happs, if that's okay.
No problem with that. Anyway, for those, if you read the topic, first of all, good evening to all beautiful souls on Happs. That's letting them know that the door is open. We think you're great. Michael has a good community. Joy's a part of it. I'm a part of it. You're a part of it. And he just wants you guys to, hey, come on in and sit around the community. I think a lot of people forgot the good old days when you sit around the table and you have dinner with family and friends. And Happs is bringing people to the table to have those joyful times again. So if you're looking for the point, the story, the topic, I just think you're not looking deep enough. The point is here. We're the point. We're the topic. Michael is, Joy is, Eric is, you are, you're in the broadcast. So you guys, everybody, you're at the table. That's the point. We're here and we're connecting. So there doesn't always have to be this dramatic point, beginning and end and story that we need to conclude or exclude. We're just a community trying to be together, being happy, providing company, companionship, happiness, and sometimes a little anger and flashiness. But at the end of the day, it's a community, and everybody at your dinner table at home from all walks of your family, nobody's ever happy and joyful every second of the day. So we're all going to live in different emotions throughout our lives. And this is a good evening to all beautiful souls on Happs, because Michael loves his community, and he appreciates you. And Michael, thanks for letting me be a part of your life. Joy, thank you. Eric, thank you.
Well, I think it was brilliant, though, you bringing these two together, because you knew that there would be a cool connection here. So that's the infinite wisdom of Randy, and just always trying to have good programming as well. But I find on Happs, and I think Randy will agree with this, you never know what's going to happen. You just start it. And it's kind of like being on a raft, and you just hope to God that there's not the Niagara Falls at the end.
Thank you, Earl Ethan Allen. Thank you. Speedo Facebook user says, oh, and Speedos. Anyway, what Michael was talking about earlier, I did a broadcast yesterday. I was able to announce anybody who wants to get a new member up here or sign up somebody to Happs, if you can use my invite link, you will get $25. So if you take the invite link from my profile, Happs will give you $25 after you do 4 broadcasts within 4 weeks. So it's pretty cut and dry. It's a program that Happs has allowed me to take part of and share with you guys. And also I received $25. So what it is, anybody's new. Even if you're an old broadcaster, make a new account for your cat, your rat, your fish, your dick, your car, I don't know. Make another account using my invite, and you too can get your $25. And it will come to you via PayPal. You don't have to have a minimum, a maximum. You don't have to broadcast 1 minute, 1 year, just 4 times in 4 weeks. Create an account that logged in through my invite, and you'll get your money. I'm going to step down and stay in the comments, and we have another great person here. Michael, back to your show. Thank you for allowing me to speak.
Oh, I'm so grateful you're here, Randy. Thank you. C.S. Murphy, how are you doing? I wanted you so desperately on the business show, but you snubbed me. That's okay. I'll be all right. A couple of years of therapy, I'll be fine. Don't you worry. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you again.
You?
Thank you for coming. Yes.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
So what was it about the business show? Were they just too dry? Be real. Did you feel like it was dry toast follies?
No, I was ready to eat breakfast, and sometimes invites need to be kind of not rejected, but till another day, so to speak. So
yeah,
I had to eat, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. I liked the space conversation. That was really fun.
Yeah, it got deep. You could tell they were enjoying doing the deep conversations, right? So
yeah.
But that broadcast, have you ever had this happen? Anybody in the comments? It's looping at 3 seconds, and it almost sounds like I'm saying a swear word.
Oh,
Yeah, you may want to delete that one because of the wording. At the end, it really sounds funny. It's like you
somebody sample that quick and put it in music.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, the spiritual guy. Really? But so I talked to Pablo. They're going to fix it. But luckily, it did broadcast on Facebook as well as YouTube and Periscope. But it's interesting. So Brother John says, if I do 16 videos, $100. Like, where's he get this from? So if you can, before we go, because I always like to end them around an hour. Sir, can you tell us some of the points that you like, little tips on being a better broadcaster, if you can, before you go? Because you have one of the most magnificent setups. I really wanted, because the guys that were in the room are massive nerds, and they would have loved your setup, especially Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. And I'm sorry, what was your question about it?
Is if you can just kind of go through your setup, what you have there. You have this huge boom mic you've got on your lap. You've got a green screen behind you there.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, let me switch over to OBS. I have to like put the OBS logo on for a second. There's some switcheroo stuff happening here. So let me just do that really quick if it's possible, and I'll jump on and show you.
yeah, okay, sure. Yeah. So, Eric, are you good back there? You haven't been put in detention. We're just having some bandwidth problems here for us.
You're fine.
I promise I was good. I didn't speak out of turn. Help me.
I love CS Murphy, man. His design, the way it rotates behind him and everything. That's genius.
OBS. That's that symbol. That's what that symbol means, is OBS. So he's
Okay.
gonna enter into another realm of possibility. Joy's going, I'm fully enjoying it. Okay. So
Hey, I'm married to a nerd.
are ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Look at that. You're in the woods now.
Yeah, I'm outside. It's 85
Yeah.
degrees,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's some really weird people behind me that are shaped like trees.
Yeah, I love that. So you also do 3D art as well. And are you still selling some of that 3D art?
Trying to.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to the selling point right now. Right now, I'm doing a raffle, which is like giving away for these guys that are hand painted. This is a character that I sculpted in VR, and then I printed it out on my machine, and then my girlfriend painted it.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So listen, I really sincerely would love one night that you and I could do kind of a bit of a spiritual show. Are you still open to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because you have to explain to the audience out here, you're not just this nerd. There's actually a lot of depth with you. Like we kind of got deep the other day. I was quite shocked that. So, can you tell them about Reiki and for a brief moment here before we go?
Reiki, yeah. Reiki is like it's an energy work. It's hands-on or hands-off healing. It's just an energy work that's using supposedly universal means and your chakra system, which there are like 7 different chakras that go from the top of your head down to your butt crack, so to speak. So
you've got my interest now. Okay, keep going.
There you go. Yep, that's I'm sold. That was my selling point right there.
Right.
No, but it's just it's a hands-on healing thing. I do it with my cat. We have wonderful energy healing sessions and stuff like that, and it's from an Eastern kind of Buddhist perspective that was brought to the States in the early, I think, like 1900s, I want to say, but it's just something that I've been practicing for over a decade now, a little over a decade. So
now, is that something that someone could have done to them? Like, do you do sessions? Joy's going. Where's this going? Where's this going?
Oh, I know. I'm familiar with it.
Okay.
I have no idea.
I've actually had it performed on me.
Oh, well,
nice.
Good. Yay! What was that like for you?
It was interesting because and this is so funny because when I was in college, because I went back to school back in 2007 to finish out my degree,
Mm-hmm.
and I was doing an art therapy class, and my shoulder was hurting so bad. And then one of the ladies that was in the class came over and worked on my shoulder, and it was weird, but it worked.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
and it was,
absolutely.
yeah, that was the first time that I'd really, seen or had it performed on me. So,
Randy, have you ever had Reiki at all? He's not going to answer me.
I'm really not familiar with it now.
Yeah. So I had a girlfriend many years ago, and she made a very good living doing that to professional athletes who had serious tissue damage, and
Mhm.
they would come to her and get Reiki, and there's some form of energy work. I would like to think when I was younger I was doing a form of Reiki, but it was more like fakey Reiki. Yeah,
Reiki.
fakey
I
Reiki.
love it.
I'm here to
Have you
heal
ever
your.
listened? I was just gonna say, have you guys ever listened to a song and it gives you the chilly bumps? You're like, oh, I love this part. It's just, it just sends your body, your physiology soaring. You get like the goosebumps everywhere. That's what Reiki is. That's its
Yeah.
biological energy. Yeah.
I honestly had that at the other day when I was in the broadcast with Eric. We had the energy in the room going wacko. It was really
Nice.
good.
That's cool.
So yeah, but Eric's got something going on. Like you said, there's some weird mystic thing going on there. He's just not sharing, but that's cool. We're cool.
I wanted to
As
ask
long
Joy if she felt when you had the Reiki performed on you. Did you have any sensations or feel any receptive energies when you were?
I know this may sound weird, but it almost felt like the pain was being pulled like
Yeah.
threads out of my shoulder.
Nice.
so guys, we're gonna let Randy read the comments because he loves to read the comments. Is that okay, Randy?
No problem. We'll read it. Sweet Pea Leslie says Reiki is an awesome way of healing. Sweet Pea, distance or hands-on, tossed out.
Mhm.
Hello from Grants Pass. We have Sweet Pea. Hi again. Colin Potter. Are you familiar with quantum healing? And we have HDF1. Islam is the right religion. One God. Read the Quran. Thank you for those spiritual words. Myrna says, here's some award for you. High five.
Thank you, Myrna. Thank you. Thank you so much. So listen, I'm going to end it here. Because my last broadcast looped at 3 seconds over and over again, and sounds like I'm saying some terrible word that starts with C, and rhymes with hunt. So yeah,
Wow.
I'm hoping the outcome on this one's much better. But thank you so much. Listen,
Michael, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Can I do a shameless plug?
yes, you can do a shameless plug. We're all about shame plugs. I mean, yes.
No, I need to do another broadcast tonight to reach my Happs challenge. So if
Mhm.
anybody would like to come on and support me and help me, go over. Randy, would you be available to narrate?
I demand you let me narrate.
Okay. Hey, we can like tag Pablo or Peter to come in and make you a director too.
Okay, no worries.
Well, I'll tell you, if you get Pablo in there, it will be a woman fest in there. Like it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he's like a magnet to the women. Tell us about your pets.
Willie Rosado. Hey guys.
He usually pops into my broadcast. He's really good about that. He pops in and then pops out. But
I would pay him to pop into my broadcast. I really would. I buy him a coffee. I take him for lunch. Yeah, like he's good. But listen, this has been an amazing broadcast. Everybody in here, honestly, you guys are incredible, and I don't think I could have come up with a better combination. And if you can, once we leave here, please go to Joy's. And does anybody else want to do a shameless plug? You know what I usually do at the end? Everyone makes fun of me. What are you currently grateful for? You can make it quick if you like. Go. Who wants to be first?
I'm grateful to be another part of a great broadcast with Michael. Good evening to all beautiful souls on Happs. Another wonderful broadcast by Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Okay, C.S. Murphy, please tell us what you're grateful for besides that beautiful weather you've got in the background.
Oh, I'm just grateful for, like I mentioned on your broadcast last time, was to, have the opportunity to do this again. It's always nice to be like, hey, how's it going? We're just checking in. And, there's good energy here. And I've seen a couple of things that Eric has done. And I know that he's a good person and he's high energy. And he's also concealing some crazy spiritual conduit that's, underneath that lovely face of his. So I just wanted to be thankful for everyone's, attention and
Yeah.
great conversation. And that's it.
I get
Thanks so much.
really excited when you see conduit. I really do. That's fantastic. Okay, so who's left? Joy, did you want to tell us what you're grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for, you guys and this community is just awesome. And C.S. Murphy he just confirmed what I was talking about, Eric, a few minutes ago. It's that depth, that a lot of people just see the surface and you may think it's deep. Oh, but there's a depth about Eric that nobody knows about. So, I'm grateful to. Am I right, Eric? Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Please. Please.
I don't know. I'm getting
right
scared here. Eric, stay away from my dad.
You're making me blush, but
Eric,
yeah,
Eric, don't touch my cat. Okay. Step away from the cat, Eric, please. I beg you. Okay. All right. So
I'm super grateful to meet you, Joy, and all of y'all feel like family. And Michael had me rolling in the floor last night. He's got me rolling tonight, and I just can't thank y'all enough for being yourselves. And I'm looking forward to becoming a much closer with everybody.
So we're going to end this. Listen, Joy, good luck. Thank you so much. I really feel a wonderful community is building. It's almost like every week we meet more and more amazing people. And this is really morphing into something fantastic. And I really do like the word conduit very much. Have a great day, everybody. Please support Randy. He's the man. All right.